3 months ago, I find myself unemployed, staring down the barrel of an unexpected challenge. I wondered, could I, with zero experience in FPS games and an old aging boomer, really dive into the world of Valorant and see improvement? Then I came across a video by Natty Aim, who had given up his job to pursue Valorant full time. So inspired by his journey, I decided to commit no shortcuts, just a steady grind to see if I could make progress. This is my 3-month journey, the wins, the losses, and everything in between. If you've ever wondered what it's like to start from scratch in a competitive game with no FPS experience, stick around. When I first started this journey, I set out with a few simple goals: improve my aim, rank up, and become competitive in a game I had no experience in. And climbing those ranks seems achievable, right? Well, as I was about to find out, nothing in this game was gonna be that easy. Oh, jeez.
There's one person in there.
Oh. Spike down A.
B, somehow.
Run, little man! Last player standing.
Congratulations, I am Iron. Iron 1? You're Iron 2! What the fuck? It's as bad as it gets. No! You're still pretty shit though. So it was pretty obvious that the thing I needed to focus on was aim mechanics. For 1 week I tested playing ISO and I tested playing Omen. On ISO I just focused on dueling and trying to kill people. And on Omen I tried to use my utility and my skills to sort of help the team and not so much focus on getting kills. And yeah, Omen just became a clusterfuck in my mind and I just kept messing things up. The problem that I faced with Omen though is that I was so focused on like putting my smokes in the right places and using his skills, like they're like more complicated than ISO, which is just about killing. I'd end up doing some really dumb shit and dying. Exhibit A, B, C to Z here. Because ISO has really simple skills to use, I was able to just really lock in and focus on things like peeking, crosshair placements, and just basically dueling, and so that really helped me to work on my mechanics. And it really showed in the data. I got more kills on ISO than I did on Omen per ranked game, and I also won way more on ISO than I did on Omen per ranked game. So the focus after that became definitely working on my mechanics and my aim. I started doing aim training daily, and I definitely saw improvement here. I got an energy score on the voltaic Valorant benchmarks of 452, which is equivalent to the aim of gold players apparently. I also got my ass into the practice range to help with drills to do with aiming, more aiming, and also dueling. The one that I found particularly helpful was trying to strafe side to side while shooting at bots, because it allowed me to start to get used to moving and shooting. And I also saw improvements here. I also did weeks where for the whole week I would like focus on one thing that needed to be improved. Like 1 week I focused only on just making sure that I was trying to land headshots. As I recorded whether they aimed for the head or I didn't aim for the head. And then I recorded the outcome of the fight, so did I die or did I kill them? After the first day of doing the gameplay review, I was like, I'm not going to get much out of this. I'm aiming at the head. And then when I looked at the gameplay, I realized I might have been thinking I was aiming for their head, but I wasn't aiming for their head. And after focusing on aiming for their head in deathmatches, I saw a significant improvement in my kills. And then in another week, I really focused on Woohoojin's gun hygiene to make sure that I was like really sticking to that. I'm considering gun hygiene as taking the right fight technique based on the distance of the opponent. So this would be an example of a fight at 0 to 5 meters, the run and gun. See, I move around. Medium. Long. So across all these death matches and all this training, I did see improvement in my death matches overall. That's where I've seen, I reckon, the best improvement. When I first started death matches have a hidden MMR, and so they'll put you up against opponents that they think are like comparable based on how much you're killing and how well you're doing in the death matches. And so you can actually check the average rank of every lobby that you play in by using the Valorant tracker. And so based on that, when I first started doing death matches, I tended to be in lobbies that were iron, bronze, or silver. And then that moved up. And then by the end, like right now, I tend to find myself in lobbies that are gold, platinum, or diamond. So you can definitely see that just from that alone, that I have been improving significantly in the death matches. So before I get into the ranked matches, I'll just show you a montage of how I've improved over the months in death matches. What the? I don't even know what I'm doing fucking wrong. Fuck, I just killed 2 people in a fucking row, bitch. Let's go, baby.
Opponent.
I always feel like I've been cheated.
Dude, I'm aiming right on their fucking head.
Gotcha.
Oh my god, I'm so bad.
I'll take it.
Okay, I feel like just aiming on their head seems to be working. Oh my god, it's actually working.
Enemy kill. Eyes down.
Fight.
Eyes up. Captain killed. Down.
In ranked, I noticed my progress was slower. I hit bronze 1 on October 13th, around 5 weeks after my initial placement matches. But I don't perform as well in ranked as I do in other modes, and I still whiff way more than I'd like. As you can see here, a lot of it comes down to things like crosshair placement. Even if I have decent aim, it doesn't matter if my crosshair is at my feet. I'm moving a much greater distance to get a shot off than someone with good crosshair placement. And just because I win a duel doesn't mean it was a smart fight. I've realised that mechanics like aim training, deathmatches and practice range are crucial, and that's what's going to build up those aim and mechanics. But now it's time to start incorporating game sense into my ranked matches, taking smarter fights, peeking effectively, and being more intentional about when to engage. I'd rather take fights that I'm more likely to win than I am to lose. There's a lot of pressure knowing that my progression is on YouTube. Like, I love reading all the comments and the feedback, and I love doing the YouTube thing, but there's always that thought that people expect me to do well, and I don't want to kind of let anyone down. When I have an off game, I worry that I'm not improving fast enough. But looking back on this video, I can definitely see that I've made progress. But with all of this in mind, I think it's time for me to move back to Omen, or not back to move to Omen as my main. Omen kind of gives me more control over the game around positioning, and it's just a chance to improve my game sense while still practicing on those aim mechanics. So my goal now, turn that negative kill to death ratio around and focus on positioning over pure aim. I just want to thank everyone who has subscribed and been watching my progression. It's just been really phenomenally just encouraging and helpful, and it's really cool to be able to show my progress with some people. I honestly didn't expect so many people to be interested as they were, but they have been. So thank you everyone who subscribed. Please keep the comments coming. Let me know what you think I should work on, if there's any flaws you can see, and let me know what you think of the game sense versus aim mechanics debate. But I will see you again with a video very shortly. Hope you enjoyed the progression. Thank you very much. Goodbye.